promise will come and then we'll all have it. But any questions or contributions or suggestions?
Let me just brief members about the way the World Athletics money comes. If they give us money today, this year, it doesn't reflect in our account with them. It reflects in the next year. They only give us last year the account, they send us accounts in March or April this year, 2023. That will tell us what they've given us in 2022. I don't know if I'm making sense. 2022 GE accounts with World Athletics will come in March or April 2023. So sometimes we even owe them when we go for championship, our accommodations, we deduct it from our grants. Yes, our grant is 15,000. So if you, one year, what was that? Our grant reduced up to 8,000. Yes. Because we went to competitions in accommodation that those who qualified, they do them free accommodation. Now, one other coach, another person will add into the team, the accommodation direct from them. Yeah. So before we know, or including insurance, before we know that last year how much money what I get from our accounts, it will be the next year March or April.
The 100 post events.
It's very, very indicative. Because one of the issues is that we'll be chopping the money.
That's what they said. There you go where the money actually goes.
If I may elaborate on what Bawa said, people don't know that when a team, let's say 4x4 qualify, the World Athletics will take care of only the 4 athletes. The coaches and others, the federation. So if you don't take care, your grant which will come, there will be some. I saw this thing when we went to even reserve. And even at all, if the athletes go and it doesn't perform, they will reduce it. I saw this when we were in London, where Bawa went to me the financial this thing. So I was crying. I said, how? Our money? I said, no. I think it was Dassault. Dassault. And we had to pay
$5,500.
Yes.
Our chop the money.
So sometimes people see somewhere, I'm happy that we were saying that it's a form of education. You know, people see somewhere and say they've chopped the money. And also that's why when these top competitions are being undergoing, we select how many people should go. Let's say 1 or 2 because of the money. If you don't take care, your grant by the time it comes, $20.
Negative.
You see, so I like the word you use, educative. So Mr. CEO, some of us need more education on certain things.
Our opponents come about
That saw himself. He said that DAA had taken his money.
Yes.
He came to office one day. So I just pulled the name was spelled on that document. Why that 5,500 was taken from our account. So I pulled it for him to read. That's all. He just read it, put it down, got up, and left. He didn't even say that.
And later he said I should write a petition or something for him.
So that is why we always want you see, all these things happen because we don't get
Information.
no, not information, sponsorship and assistance from the ministry and others. But if the ministry will agree to only sponsor the additional contingent, then our grants will be free. Now, while they don't sponsor and we have to also go with them, the money will be taken from the grants. So these are all used for the purpose of whatever it is coming from.
So I have a question. Where I sit, I get a lot of passion. And sometimes I have to say things that I don't really understand. So, yes, so things like what is the criteria for selecting coaches to accompany athletes.
Thank you. We have 3 levels of competitions. We have domestic competitions or West African competitions. Now and then we can just select any average coach. We have another level, 2nd tier level, like African level. The African level coaching and the world level coaching, there are some technical and administrative part of the coaching at that level. If you don't know how to even enter athletes, if you don't know where to go and source information, look, you can roam around the whole stadium, you don't even know what is happening. You know what I'm saying? If you don't send somebody who can read and understand, who had that experience, even the athlete themselves, can you imagine if we take Kora, excuse me, I don't think you know, Kora to go and take care of as a mature developer? The coaches, the athletes themselves are even more important than the coach. So when we are going to programs like World Championship or Olympic or Commonwealth Games, we look at the coaches that have gone there before, coaches that are top notch, coaches that are, if there are confusion, is able to sort the confusion out. When we went to Birmingham, this guy, Elon thought he knows everything. The US. Oregon. Get to know. Thank you so much. I've learned a lot. I thought
You confess it.
he confessed that I thought things were as easy as that. But me coming here today has very opened my eyes. If you send any other coach who cannot break engagement, you don't know where to go and seek for information. There's a specific place you can go and seek for information called TIC. TIC. And you don't work in there. You don't work. Look, when we went to Morocco, the GOC couldn't even enter our name correctly. You couldn't enter our name correctly. The team. So we went there very early. Fortunately, the technical, the ITO was Moroccan, Madame Faye, Senegalese. Madame Fatou. I called her and said she's coming. When she comes, she arrived around 2 a.m. I called us. I called her, and who was there? We went to a hotel. She brought the whole African entry list. Now, collect, look into and do your corrections. We did the correction, we did it. The next day was the technical meeting. That's also very critical. If you don't know anything, then you go and mess up with your entry list. You are finished. You are finished. Because that's the last confirmation. That morning she came again. So, coach, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? That's why we went to Morocco and there was no problem. You also couldn't enter us correctly. So such programs, you don't go with any other coach. That's sometimes it's fine difficult to go with the local coaches to the World Championship or to the whole thing. The state itself is frightening this local coach. Unless we add them to the senior coach. I went to work. The state itself.
It's confusion.
But if it's West Africa Championship, you can't take anyone for them to learn. But the World Championship, look at even one of them learning. Who teaches coaches how to enter. Leo is a coach specialist for more than 20 years experience. That we have that issue. And look, the issue we faced there, let me see if you can record it.
Thank you.
The issue we faced there was not even the disqualification.
It was something even bigger.
There was something even bigger.
People didn't see it.
No.
No.
Please say it here.
There was something even bigger.
The
whole thing.
Yeah.
Say he was.
Yes.
No, he was disqualified.
There's a
Because the people didn't run the 4x100 without any justifiable reason.
Yes.
So the rule was that if you do not run your first race without any justifiable reason, it means you cannot run the next race.
Yes.
Automatically, you are out of the competition.
It's affecting what they follow on.
Yeah, it is. So once the force didn't run the 4x100, we didn't even give any reason why he didn't run the 4x100. It was automatically out of the competition. How did we get the Paul back to run the 200?
When they were insulting us here, we were fixing that problem. It was why we didn't talk within the PDC. We wanted to concentrate on that problem.
So I want, look, when we got the program, all of them knew that we were protesting, but we're not going to win the protest. So, yes, other level. But we won't win the protest. And let's talk about the immediate one, the one that was coming.
Yes.
So if Ghana had known that Joe Paul was disqualified for the 200 meters, we would have stayed in Birmingham. But you know what we did? You have to speak to people from the higher above. The person who was even cheering our case was called Bookman from Canada. He doesn't like bare glass. We would have succeeded. But because it was Bookman, we told her that, oh, Bauer, don't go to Bookman. You go to Bookman, you won't get it. So let's leave it. So we have to write a letter. We dated the letter saying that Paul had an injury or was sick. Or someone ran. That was why he didn't run the 4x100. And they slipped it inside the system to validate it. And they slipped it. If you don't have people, I have people.
Have you stopped the video?
Yes.
It should be the same incident off record concerning Aziz Zakari. He had a running stomach. That very time we were supposed to be a phone. And if we had not passed, the whole team. So what it was called was
Need to know.
I spoke to the president. I spoke to the chief executive. I spoke to the
coaches can listen. So on some platforms, I always tell the coaches, and maybe today now that we have administrators here, I will also want us to put our heads together and see that if we have 20 athletes qualifying, obviously more people will get a chance to travel, who mix experience with. But if you are having 5 and everybody is complaining and the work is not going on, let us all kill that. Somebody must be somebody, and what we all put our heads together that we want to get more
train the athletes and
20,
assess
30
the
in the
athletes.
team. Everybody has qualified standard A. Now they bring 50 at least. Coaches traveling, maybe administrators to 5 or 10. Then we have a large team traveling, like any other team in this world. So if we are still going to.
Okay, thank you. My hand is here.
So I think
Yeah,
you
we
digress
have
enough.
diverted from the accounts to
You
analytics.
digress enough.
Yeah, so
So,
let's come back to
so
let's finish the accounts and if there's any.
I think I'm the proper person.
And the same about coaching, I want to
Okay, then finish
flash
that one.
it. You see, I would say, in my experience as a coach, I've been to 2 national competitions. International competitions, like Kenya senior national team. I worked with my good friend, may so rest in peace, Aro. Aro, I think Guinea have to say one junior coach should follow the senior coach to go and learn. And actually, Akubi was one of the athletes who were in camp at that time with some few Aziz Zakari foreign base. I saw, in fact, the work is not an easy thing, but there I learned a little. And all African Games in Congo 2015, I was there again. I was working under Jolof. They took me to the president. There were so many things a coach you need to learn. So what I want to appeal is, maybe if there is any international or a national competition and a coach, an experienced coach is there, one junior coach or somebody who is also to join up to also learn for future development. This is my appeal on behalf of coaches, maybe in future. That one. I think this question that you pose, always people have been asking. Always people have been asking. And let me always, I say the facts. Facts are facts and fictions are fictions. They don't learn. Because me, I have the opportunity to run through all competitions to the top and again. You send an athlete to a coach to accompany you to a competition. Look for him by the time you realize he's in the market. I'm saying this thing. I know what I'm talking about. And a coach, the moment you go for a competition, you become an administrator and a coach. We are talking about TIC, the very, very vital place to be visiting always. I can give an account of Australia, Gold Coast. Baba, you were there. As if I sleep at the TIC. Because when they finish, you have to get this thing. And maybe, your athlete, you are qualified. Get ready. And instead for a coach to accompany you to learn this thing, where is this one? But because I know the reason why I'm there, I have to be there. But when they come to, they don't say the truth. Where they went to. I'm being passionate about what I'm talking about. Yeah. Most of them.
You know, I quite remember we went to Congo. I went to things.
After Congo, the Jolof was sleeping at the TIC.
You know,
I was
looking for the coach. We went to shopping.
Shopping.
What are you trying to tell me? What will you learn? You never learned anything. We went to London. Bawa came. He sent me to where finances and everything is being. I went there and I learned. I learned how it's being done. Tomorrow you not go with Bawa. You go alone. What do you do? So me, I blame some of the coaches. They just don't want to learn. They want to go. And you know, I mean, but that's not the point.
But it's learning,
That's not the point.
Like as we're talking in Morocco, we have to wake up 2 a.m. to go and see everything. Was this okay? You know, the technicalities involved. Now, some of the coaches, to be frank, they are interested in getting the money and going for shopping. They don't say the truth. I'm telling you. But if you are a coach and you went out with an athlete, Master, when you come back, they say go again, you won't go. Because I know how tedious it is. I mean, when you went to one, you see how it is, eh? Yeah.
So the question.
Okay, let's wind up this thing and then we'll move forward. Yeah.
Thank you, Chairman. So the question is, what can we do to help the coaches?
So if we can improve on that,
We didn't take the
we
access.
make conscious effort
That was what he was
to set
asking.
the coaches out
Just package for them. We say
for training.
put it some
Bring them
place.
to that level.
See, because if it's there, they have to pay for it. If it's in the room.
We told them that we know how to live.
I think we have digressed. The discussions are all AOB. So I want to see the assignment.
Let's finish this assignment, then when it comes to you,
We may, we have to accept. So without any questions regarding our financial statement 2022, I move for the, okay.
I think the National Association of Education has to change word athletics because it's been changed.
Beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful,
Okay.
beautiful. Good observation.
No, but we've not accepted it yet.
Not from Ghana or
You see, the constitution, we do the adoption.
Not in the constitution.
We have not changed.
Okay,
We do the adoption.
okay, so do you understand? There's some explanation.
So we are
You see,
still
our
coming to that.
constitution, we are still having
Change. So
Then-
we'll do
then
that
our
today.
which is
We are going to do that today.
So for that rectification to be effective, so that the two of them will. So thank you very much for the information. So like I was saying, without any other questions, I move for the acceptance of the financial statement for 2022.
Aye, Salama to Musa Secretary.
All right, thank you very much, Treasurer, for your presentation. So now, we have seen that we are always running a deficit budget. So what do we do to reverse this trend? It means that we need to really sit up on our financial issues, how to raise funds to be able to support the association to organize our programs. This is a very big headache for us. We need to really think through. Last year we started something and it didn't work well. This year we have to go out as early as possible. So if within this January, because we are almost ending January, early February, we can move out to meet organizations that have ever supported us. And I've spoken with the EMA man, so we can get to him as early as possible in January, February, to get something that we can use to organize activities. And then other places that we think we can go. You see, like the top areas like GNPC, Ghana Gas and other things, people have gone and they have used our name. I don't know, I just have to buy in that cycle so that we can also get something from them. We have to break that cycle. So how to break it is the problem. So what we do to break out, to at least come out of the perpetual poverty that's on us.
Yes, Mr. President, you've started from the beginning, you mentioned about publication. I think it is one good thing for PA to write and publish clearly the vision and the mission. And within that, I know it is already published, but just to set a reminder to Ghanaians, ready to write and then publish it. Then within that, there could be a cross telling Ghanaians that we don't have two GA in the country. The well-endorsed national association or organization or institution that deals with athletics in Ghana is GA. So that when we publish this, any time at all, we are meeting or you are meeting these particular organizations, you would be talking about you have as a key. Because the intruders have already blackmailed us in a way in these organizations. But then we cannot say anything, only to use the media to publish what we have done. If it has ever been published, we only send a reminder publications so that it will get to everyone in the country. Use the national media, either the daily graphics, any of the medias, so that we can publish it. To give them open-minded about our intentions. Because image damaging is easy, but how to gain is difficult.
So make efforts to do that so that once Mr. Sinde is with us, we'll see how we'll be able to market ourselves. But we need to really go out. Solicit our funds. And that will help us, yeah.
So I think changing the name from GA to GA is the first step.
Yeah, that one is going to be done today.
They can use it. So I think from there,
rebranding.
Yes.
Yeah. And when we do that, we can now organize a press conference to let the world know the rebranding that is taking place in athletics. Move forward from there. Yes.
So, our fundraising strategies, we need to look at the end-to-end fundraising strategy. And I think that for a start, we may have to again form a committee, fundraising committee.
It's not functioning.
It's not functioning. So we form a fundraising committee and then identify some people. I mean, I can tell you how we PAG go out there and look for funding. We have a committee. We know. Unfortunately, a lot of big men in the corporate that very nice with dinner like this.
That is such a sexist.
No, I'm not. I'm saying the fact.
That is such a sexist.
No. I know you come at it. It's a fact.
Yeah, poor pancake.
Sadly, when I go and sit with my ugly face in front of some,
What's the most scared?
you look at me.
What's the most scared?
But if, we send her and she starts talking nicely to them, that, and so we need to form a committee and identify some of these people in the committee. They say, you go to. They are comfortable where they can go. So then we work it like that with the backing of documents from GA and so we do that like a fundraising fund account or something like that. When the money comes in, it goes into that account, and then we can disperse it accordingly. So that's what I think. The key thing is fundraising committee.
All right, so do we agree with that? Because we have a committee which is almost defunct. So then we have to identify people, not only within us here, but maybe people from outside who share our vision and can lead the process for us.
Mr. President, glad to hear that the funds committee. Do we still have the members here, and will they be able to advise us on why is now the fund is not working, or else if you form a new committee on top of the defunct committee, it will be the same problem?
Where are we now?
Yeah.
Mr. President,
Committee in place.
when my brother was trying to talk, my sister felt safe.
One meeting, please.
Point is, there are professionals to everything. We cannot assume that members within the athletics family can only be responsible for this. I want to propose, and I want Congress to agree for us to try another way. Let's find money to advertise. We want agents to come in and look for money for us. We'll get about 5 or 10 agencies. The brand is not our brand. Packaging and looking for money is the problem. Let's advertise in the dailies. The agencies will come. We'll interview them. We'll engage them and select the best. It may not even be exclusive. We can license 1 or 2, go and look for money for us. Over number 40% graph and fire. It's better than 0. I mean, normally they'll take between 5 to 20%. Some would want to take more, but I feel that it's always better than 0. Let's agree, advertise. The agencies will come. We will speak to them. We'll let them know our products. Let them go and look for money. The committee we hope to set maybe can be the managing committee, but you know when I talk about committee.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that is okay.
So we need to advertise. My proposal. Thank you.
Okay, so that is his proposal. But I think it is the best way to go. Because if we say we sitting here, we can't. But the networks and the connections and whatnot are not very solid. But we are able to get an agency that will even take a percentage as commission. At least they are in the business. That is their professional work. And they can do that for us. So let's look at that one. So let's see how we can work out a strategy like that. Yes.
Mr. President, I fully support what Vice said. 2011 Grand Prix, when we were going to organize Grand Prix in Ghana, we wrote letters upon letters before to all the organizations that we thought we know. We couldn't get one person. But when we saw the event organizers, event PR, they came quickly. We were able to get RN on board. I think our option is what you just said. We need professional.
All the passion that you get it. When you go to other people running for sponsorship, your name is not even sweet.
Yeah, Professor, I think that's the best idea.
There are people who are
well, it's a business. Once they get their solution.
You see, in these things, every corporate organization wants to have value for money. when you get people like Event here, they are going to talk about what the organization has done. Yes. People here. And that is what we want to be palatable to them.
Yes.
But if they deal with athletics association, it will just be a mere thing. They responded and you want to do your program. So the event organizers taking it up is the best.
Okay, so Mr. Bauer, this suggestion is good, like you said. I know that we've been there before. We went to get the course. Can you tell us why it didn't work? So that we'll learn from it. No.
The committee.
Just because it's not.
We got your money from them because it's money from them.
Just because they chop our money.
Here.
The differences between event PR and because and we give them a check. Okay. But just because event PR, I signed a contract document with them, all the money that they got came to DA account. So we paid them with the sponsorship commission, and again we paid them for event management. So they took event management 15%, they took 10% for social of the family. For the principal, all were captured in the document. Okay. But just because it was very loose, there was not agreement. And the money that they were taking, they were no longer getting it in the year. So we couldn't track one was coming and one was coming. Until we saw that JVC gave them money for athletics. And that money never disclosed.
So we got
It's become an experience.
Yes.
So for us, there's difference between an event organizer and then a sourcing agency. So an agency can go source the money for you, go and use it. But an event organizer, when you have money, you give it to the event organizer to say that I want to do A, B, C, D, put the event together for me. One will also come and say, I can do both. So in the case of event PR, when they go and get the money, it must sit in the accounts of GA. Otherwise, they will take the money, organize the event, and then come and tell you something about you have to give it more. Yeah, it happens. So we should be guided by our past experience and know the way to go.
Some of the meetings that they actually went to. We went to Talo, went to Unibank, went to several banks. Went to several banks. And it was very transparent. It was very, very transparent. And we had around 150,000.
Let's try that. So let's advertise and then we can interview them. Yeah, we can interview them, look at their profiles. So that we'll select one or two that will work for us. So, see you. I think we have to look at that one. Where we can advertise, invite. The person there, so we will link up.
And we have an agency that does that.
That's why you don't want to talk about it.
But that cannot be responsible for.
Oh no.
We will outsource.
We'll outsource, yes. So let's look at that.
Commissioner.
If you have some agency that can do that, how will we come here and take it?
All right, so we have been privileged to be joined by the Asante Regional Director of NSA, the person of Mr. Emmanuel Apia. We are welcome. Okay, we are almost getting to the last item. So, Chief, if we can hear your voice, just small.
Thank you, and thank you, Chairman. I'm happy to have this meeting. I think it's a short seminar. I will
there's a march at 6 p.m. I decided to just pass to say hello to you and welcome you to Ashanti region in Kumasi. I think it's a worthy cause, and when I see my seniors, my colleagues in athletics, because that is where I was doing my thing. Unfortunately, I was working directly under him, and I think I can see some faces that I work with. So I always feel at home coming around to join some activities. I'll just say I'm happy, and whatever you are doing, we are encouraging you. When it gets to any point that NSC, we have to come in and also offer a little support, especially when it comes to facility and that kind of thing. We are always ready and you can count on us. Thank you so much.
Okay, so now we'll go to the next item, that is the inclusion of the new regions. We have already cleared that. So we'll now come to updating the name. International Association of Athletics Federation to World Athletics, and Ghana Athletics Association to Ghana Athletics. And then our affiliation with the new bodies. That's
it's calling.
That did the constitutional amendment to change the name from the IWAF to World Athletics. So we are proposing to Congress to adopt the World Athletics standards by amending the Constitution and substituting the word IAAF on the EU Constitution with World Athletics. Also changing our name from Ghana Athletics Association to Ghana Athletics. In fact, we have gone to generate a logo. Maybe subconsciously you know rather the logo. Yeah, but the logo is not GAA. Yes. Yeah, the logo is GAA. This logo, GAA. That's it. That's the logo. Yes, okay. So, the IAF is now outdated. So this is the logo, the DA. There's no more. So we also adore this one today. To make it official, DA new logo. We'll do a press release on that one later in the week. So I'm proposing that, I'm moving a motion that the Congress should adopt the name World Athletics instead of IAAF. We should also change GAA to GA to reflect World Athletics, and to also admit our technical officiating officials. Ghana, we have coaches commission, we have athletes commission. The commission that we don't have is the officiating officials. They are all parts of the same family. So I'm moving a motion for us to admit them as members, and to also admit Ghana Masters Association. Ghana is a member of the World Masters. In fact, they just appointed me as CEO of South African Masters Federation. And we are members of the world. He will show you the letter. Do the letter. This is my name. Gloria Obedini of Nigeria. She is the president. And also, we have everybody organized except the long distance runners. Now we now have World Mountain and Trail Running Federation. Yes. So I'm also moving the motion that let's absorb these people. I've spoken to some of our coaches, the ones of coaches. They are willing and they are ready, they are excited about that. So that we'll form them to be the body that is responsible for mountain and trail runs. The trail runners are part of road runs. road running, mountain running, video trail runs, countryside runs, and those things. So if you are able to have this body as part of BAA, they will organize them very well. So what we know that if we come to long distance events, we have a body that is responsible to it. If you have masters athletes are athletes born before 1987. Yes, they are the masters. So it will complement with your PPAD. PPAD, this master association will be PPAD active members who still want to compete in athletics. Yes, currently this next month will be World Master Cross Country in Australia. Last year there was World Masters Championship in Finland. The organ competition. Now Africa will also organize. We also organize West Africa. So very soon we'll have masters athletes competing in Africa and Ghana. So this is the first thing for us to do. So these are things that I wanted to consider. If we are able to accept the motion and agree them, then our association is complete. We have old athletes who are not running. We have old athletes who are running. And we have current athletes who are running. We will have coaches who are organized. We have athletes who are organized. We have officials who are organized. We have long distance runners who are also organized. That will make our association complete as what is left out. So I'm here for the motion to also change the IAAF to World Athletics and from PAA to GA. I so move. I so move for the adoption and admission of this institution as part of the UA.
Mr. President, in seconding the motions table, I feel that in line with the World Athletics structure, and if indeed, as a member of World Athletics, not just as a member, but as an active member of World Athletics, we want to align and grow faster. I think it's important for Congress to consider these proposals and adopt them. So I support the motion tabled by CEO.
Okay, so any counter motion? No. Okay, all those who are in support say aye.
Aye.
And those against say no.
Is that the response for
all right, so unanimously we have accepted the motion and we feel that when we add all these people and organizations, it will make our house complete. And the struggle we have done races and long road, roadsters, it will come to a pass. So I now use them to be able to facilitate all those. And then the Masters Association, I think there are some athletes beyond those who were born before 1987.
Unless those with broken legs.
Why you
Yes, Baba may even come back to the track.
I'm training.
Yeah, so it will be very nice. So, CEO, so let's take steps to identify them, organize them, and get their leadership. Fully incorporated. All right, so thank you very much for. Then the next one is approval of 2023 program. Okay, so Alice, our brother has given us his word. We are grateful to him for passing through, sharing his ideas with us. So wish you all the best. But they will visit you.
Let me see. What is so what get up. If there's anything you have to do, then we can change anything.
You are okay.
So we have a program for the year. The first one is national cross country. That will be coming on the 25th of February at Sablugu in the northern region. Then we'll have our first national in Takrady. But he get out. They're just wicked people.
That's why someone is looking for the
school are more than criminals. Yes. Okay. All right. Yeah, they can just do anything. All right, so the 12th of March, our first circuit, Friday. Second circuit, 1st April in Kumasi or Tamale. Then in May, we'll have the third circuit in Cape Coast. Then we'll have the final circuit in Accra. Then 29th July, we have the Omo Intercity. Okay, so they have already incorporated their marathon in our program. Then 2nd September, we have the Millennium Marathon. And that concludes the local ones. But I think, so let's look at the local ones. Are we okay or we need to add something?
No, when you say Accra, the last one,
Yeah.
where are we?
Yes. Okay, we'll let on the ready at that's the question. We'll leave the ready because apart from that, right in Accra.
But if we are having the
Legon is actually
African,
ready. The problem is the structure.
No, is the starter now, they,
Yes, yes,
They played the matter.
they removed it.
Oh, they removed
They removed it a long
That
time.
gets house.
But I don't know whether they have been able to fix.
but it all depends on if we are targeting
Yeah.
the All African Games is in August, June, July, August. So we should be ready by then.
So even if the facility is not ready, we can change
We can
venue.
change the venue. Yeah, depending on what happens, we can change the venue.
The cross country is 23 to 26.
Yeah, but the running is from 26. So, but we know it's from 23 to 26. Okay, put the after the 23 to 26.
Mr. President.
Yeah, one at a time. Okay, so 23 to 26. All right.
So can we put anything into it?
Yeah, we will have anything.
February.
Yeah, Jack.
I was just going to remind Congress that this is minus events with our partners. They haven't, like the GS, BUSA, they haven't formally, and like your team, formally you haven't communicated. So along the line, once you communicate,
one minute, I'm sure they are removing because we haven't finalized.
So once,
but if you want to have that, then work directly with GS headquarters. Because without approval from them, going down to the regions and the districts.
Initial conversation with Bawa.
Yes. Yeah, it does. I said, when I meet you, we'll talk on that one.
Mr. President, the second circuit, is it Kumasi and Tamale? Is it going to be simultaneous?
So what we want to do is let's add a circuit for Tamale. So Kumasi should have a circuit, Tamale should have. So we'll have 4 circuits before the final one.
but all is dependent on how resources we're able to.
So much information. So we should have one in Tamale.
But this one says Kumasi or
Oh,
depends on the situation.
Unless the 4 cities with the stay, let's have security. Tamale, Kumasi, Kepus. Then if Accra is ready, we'll go there for the final one. So let's separate the Tamale and Kumasi.
Okay.
March, which month?
We can have it in April.
We'll check it and see.
Yeah, so check it and get the date. Between April and May. So that's May 1. But the May,
The date
May
is
and June,
specified.
we haven't fixed this. So
It's
we
not
can
specified.
have 2 early May and then late May, then we come to the middle of June for the final one. So can we have another marathon? We can put December away. I'm trying to see if we can have a marathon in December and Sunday.
What happened to the new marathon?
So I will have full sanction this marathon.
Are you really asking this question?
Yes, I'm asking my
Technical
my chairman.
Yeah.
Mr. President, your proposal for another marathon, I feel that we're still in the first month or quarter of the year.
So we
And
will see how
proposals
things
will
work
come.
out. Okay. But I wanted it to be calendar on our
By GA, by Ghana Athletics. I said GA. There was no GA.
GA,
I said
now
GA.
GA.
Yeah, by
I'm not on it.
well, we went on.
So by GA.
For
Please, I think we can update it.
Yeah.
So
Right.
let's maintain this.
Okay, so let's maintain as and when we get it, we update them. Okay. So the international ones, we have 18 February, World Athletics Cross Cup, Budapest, Australia. Okay. So Barwin Bawa here, so he will talk about that. Oh, we're supposed to. I know where athletics or propose supporting 2 athletes. So I don't know. Can you give us a brief on that?
Yes, what I think we saw that those come collapse, so we decided to encourage us. So we propose that we bring 2 athletes
Okay.
on their side.
Yes.
Anything else
Will be borne by the association.
So Mr. Bauer has come to.
You have explained.
Continue from there.
No, that's fine.
About we're talking about well athletics cross country. How far with the arrangements and whether we are actually going.
So long as tickets and everything are free, we will go.
Yeah, we're good.
I'm call back now. The World Athletics, we've registered some athletes, but as we being members of World Athletics, they are giving us 2 tickets. That is, we registered 5 athletes, 2 boys, 2 girls, 3 boys. And we've written to the Minister of Youth and Sports, and they've added the Deputy Minister to lead the team. So we have.
I will always put somebody.
So the Deputy Minister will lead the team. Currently, we have written to the Ministry for support for the visa application fees, the per diem for the team and the athletes. So we are hoping that so far they are showing good responses. And what we did this time around is that we written to the ministry with all the international programs, including the budgets, and we state categorically that the ministry to select a team leader to all national events. And in principle, they have accepted. Because I was quoted in front of Charles and President for adding the board chairman and team leader for not coming to the ministry. The minister told him that he had the power to decide who should be a team leader, not me. So this time around, I went to them and they responded positively. Hopefully, when they have the team leader for the ministry, they will sponsor all the programs that they are doing. This one, it looks positive that they will buy the ministry ticket and the coach and the deputy minister. So by the end of this month or first week of February, we should get the tickets and the visas. The World and the 20 championship in Zambia.
No, so with the World Athletics, so that you get one EA member.
Where the EA member there were, where's Afro? Where's Afro? Tell them a story.
In fact, I was called to provide my passport that time. I lost my passport, I couldn't. As at that time. So I even informed.
How can get a replacement?
The time that we got, because we need to write to the World Athletics for invitation letters for those processes. And the time we got the feedback that you couldn't get, the passport, those processes are passed.
So see, please, who are the athletes going?
We have 5 athletes. We have Abdullah Damata, Sharifa Mbolo, Congo Atia, and Selu Selfo.
I may know of their performance Olympics, but that's we are because all of a sudden some athletes are being selected for competition which we don't know of. No athletes or maybe all the distance athletes doesn't know of anything. All of a sudden it comes to us.
Okay, all the athletes who can beat them.
If they can't beat them.
We don't select athletes randomly.
I know we use the performance games.
It's what I'm saying. So who can beat William?
No one is doing this.
Who can beat Congo?
I know, but
please, who can beat Sharifa?
Can I?
No. Who can beat Sharifa?
Can I finish, please?
Okay.
You can ask
suggest. Maybe you ask a
It's not a
suggestion.
suggestion, but
We are
I'm making a
listening.
complaint.
No, come. Okay, make a complaint.
As the athlete rep sitting right there, I don't know these athletes who are going.
You don't know them?
I don't know them. I don't
You've
know
never
that they've
met
been
them.
selected to go for that program. I don't know. And I'm the one who is going to be at least releasing these athletes. But if I'm sitting there, how will I release information on the athletes?
Ivan, I think when the request came, the office and the technical team have to submit provisional lists. Okay? Until Congress approves, this information cannot go out. So, this is an information he's given to Congress. Once you agree, then you can disseminate that information. And before this information is not out.
I know before this because I'm the athletes rep.
So
and
you
every competition, the rep has to know about the participants, the athletes who are supposed to go.
Yeah, but we haven't
12 in China, and 20th in the first West Africa in Dakar, Senegal. Then 28 July to 8 August. Where you have 2 years.
I don't know.
4th to 11th August.
Hello. Take this one. Give it to them.
7th youth
Give it to the next person.
The 4th to 19th August. Africa News. And 19th to 27th World Athletic Championship. Alright, so that was it for the program. So as and when then we have the August African Games campaign. So these are the activities we have planned for the year. As and when new ideas come in, you will be informed if there will be additions or
It's here.
subtractions. So Baba, we are saying that we should try to have 4.
What are you trying to do?
So the family of Mercy, you have to separate them.
This one.
Yeah, you said family of
So, okay, I'm going to again.
So let's have hope here. Okay. Are we okay with that? Alright, so on that note, I present to you the calendar of activities for the year. They all activities. Alright. Okay, thank you very much. Then we now go to AOB. AOB, I think we have finished
AOB, I wish our appeal or our plea rather equal between Bawa and Abdakuri. I mean, let's cut it short. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. I mean,
you have picked what I wanted to say and then there's
yeah.
It should be solved.
I know you.
It should be solved.
Baba, I know you. I know you. Let's carry it up.
Yes.
So don't say you don't get any information.
Nobody supports.
Master Baba. Master Baba.
I'm just going to
You know what? Don't talk to him. So when you come for information, let it flow.
No, I think the issue
It's mute. I don't know. I don't know about this guy. It's mute for my side.
when this comes
I
out,
can't hear anything.
they kind of
chairmen were there, and Congress approved and said that if any athlete is seen competing for or do have a relationship with anybody who is supposedly against GAA, that athlete will be sanctioned. And I think when that decision was taken, it helped calm the pressure on the GAA. It was GAA then, so it's still GAA. I just want to ask Congress to consider a proposal. Now, in football, you cannot call yourself a coach when you haven't been certified or sanctioned by the Ghana Football Association. People call themselves coaches, and they are the people who create problems for us. If you do not get a certification from Ghana Athletics, you don't consider yourself as an athletics coach. You can coach somebody. If you say anything against us, we will take you on. If you want to be an athlete contractor, you must sign up with the Ghana Athletics. Otherwise, if you become a problem, your athletes suffer. So I want us to have a way. You know, it is not to prevent them from talking, but also to have a family. We just made a proposal and some people have been admitted into the athletics family. The so-called coaches contractors or athlete contractors and the people who call themselves coaches, we must find a way of making them or bringing them closer, signing up to an association or a group within athletics. If it's not an association, if you want to call yourself your certification or the process will go through technical, GA board will approve, and then you are considered as a coach for Ghana. Otherwise, you better shut up. Because these are people who taint and paint Ghana athletics so black. If you want to be a coach, if you want to be considered for trade or against GA, I think Congress should consider this proposal so that the athletes contractors and the supposed coaches will stop speaking ill about our cherished association. Thank you.
All right, so that's the proposal that has been put. So do we consider it? So if we consider that we have to come out with a blueprint to state what we want the status quo to be. Conform to whatever. Well, we have got our trained coaches and they are certificated. GA coaches. Well, I can remember there was some time, there was a platform and at a point some names were removed and they started making noise. Yeah, and we said, yes, the platform is for GA certified coaches. And so if you want to be a certified coach of athletics, then you must undergo a coaching training course organized by GA.
Or you have a proof that you are a coach, you are certified.
Yes, that is it.
Like Moreno.
800 bucks. Mr. President.
Now let's finish with it. So if we agree with it, we'll
yes, I think we
draft something and then we'll put it.
I think it's a good stance to actually streamline the way the GA should be. Excuse me to use this example of or refer to this organization, DVLA. It was just like I say, but now it is streamlined. When there are a whole lot of intruders helping or working within an organization, not recognized, there's always problems. So it will be good. There should be a blueprint, as you said, to state clearly, and there should be sanctions against, especially athletes who would be found in that particular category. If we don't have control with the contractors, but the athletes, so that there should not be fear or favor in were like removing or dropping them from, no matter how professional you are, but if you should go against this and we happen to discipline one, then everything will change to normal. So like me, I'll go with that particular opinion or motion. Let's put a blueprint capturing as a sanction, especially on the athletes. The athletes that we can control much. And then maybe we'll publish it as we are talking about publication. Publish it for people to read. So that the contractors will help us in two ways. One, if they are dropped, our sponsorship thing would also be very, very good, because people cannot go there and then seek for sponsorship. That way too, athletes will be disciplined and they would actually pay it to GA. Thank you.
All right, so start with the CEO and Mr. Asire to come out with the document so that we put it out. I think we are done. Any other? So can somebody move?
Before
okay,
I would like to this freedom being the new decision body of Ghana Athletics. I would like to apologize for those athletes that we went to people's the invitation that hold my neck to attack.
New ingredients. The work is not easy. Savannah, you are there.
Yes, sir.
The work is not easy. Now, you people will be the focal points. Go there and propagate athletics. Propagate the gospel. I want to see these 6 associations next year by this time. Champions will come from the regions. And you know, like it's a prophecy. Will come from these new regions. So when you go, don't sleep on your oars. Push them. Although there will be obstacles, but I know you can do it. You can do it if you make your mind, yes, I can do it. That's the only advice I would like to give you. Don't understand anything, I'm there. Although I wear uniform, sometimes if I wear the uniform, I'm Basabasa. And if I wear the multi, I'm okay. So I'm there. If you don't understand anything, point of the right secretary and I'll help you solve it.
I'll move the motion. No, but before I move, okay, then before you move, then on behalf of the new regions, we are most grateful for Congress today admitting us into GA, which I understand that we are entering into a new paragraph. That's why we didn't enter at the time of GA, we rather enter at the time of GA. Didn't work. And we take your advice. You've just given that to us into a bush so far, which I know Savannah very well, and I also know Northeast very well. We will do our best, and we will never disappoint. I think it takes commitment, even accept the position in the first place.
Yes, you're right.
And it's a commitment. And we saw it and we took it. So whenever we knock your door, we would actually want support. Yeah, especially finances. Finances is one. Yes, some of the regions we have nowhere to even see. That let me leave it there. Let's leave personalities, but organizations. Yeah.
I sure.
That's why I said let's leave personalities.
Why
now?
In some regions too, they have to leave out organizations.
Now let's come to equipment. Yes, the what actually we are in need. Currently in Northeast, we have a single track field that we have a track. In fact, it's one of the challenges that the day of integration we even registered to CEO. I think these are some of the things we are beginning with. We are beginning with a raw field. We have only one associate, but no track there, no tracks there. So we'll be knocking your door. And then thank you for entrusting this particular smooth, challenging task on us. Thank you very much.
For what you said right now, I'm a little bit touched. I've got about 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 running shoes.
Yes.
So I'll give it to you.
President,
Apais.
Yeah, okay.
So I share it to you.
Thank you.
You guys, we'll move forward.
So he was speaking for the sales regions. He was speaking for the sales regions.
No problem.
No problem. I'll move. Sorry.
I'll move.
I move for the closure of this conference.
That's an excellent move.
Okay.
Alright,
so thank all of you for your cooperation throughout hours that we have started. We have taken some decisions that will go a long way to help the development of athletics in the country. We have tasked a team of 3 to meet with Western and Bolton. Iron on the differences there so that we'll get our functioning very well there.
What is that?
Selected a team.
He was the one.
Also look at our activities, a roadmap for something. And we have taken a decision on writing a blueprint on our activities and the activities of those who are always against us and all that. We've had a presentation of our accounts, we've looked at our calendar for the year, and a lot of other things have been discussed. So we pray that whatever we have discussed here, let's do well to follow up on them. So it's not only the CEO who will do the work, but all those who are involved will contribute your quota so that we'll see how we can get the necessary logistics to be able to run athletics in the campus. And especially with regard to the fundraising, let's do our best. Let's see how fast we can get that advert into the media. We, each and everyone, is safe going back to our various destinations and homes. Thank you very much. We had a Muslim male prayer for opening. So, Salah, you pray, give us
Because it's true that
Okay, let's pray. Our Lord and Master Jesus, we thank you for a smooth journey from our home to this meeting. We thank you that you have the strength, the muscle, the ability, and the livelihood to execute everything that we are planned to do. So that Athletics Association, athletics, will take its cloth, the golden cloth for Mother Ghana. We also pray, as we are finished, we are going to go back to our homes. We pray that you let your beloved light lead us and take us to our various homes to serve. We thank you, we glorify your name for answering prayers. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen.
Okay, so the treasurer also has a gift for
Watch it.
the treasurer is on his way.
Watch it.
I will take it to them.
No, it was also not announced. The light was funded by